Priscilla Swampy-Dion is a board member for the Alberta Native Hockey Council, H3D6 representative, and general manager, Team Alberta, the girls squad.
Yes.
Priscilla, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, this tournament, a quarter century in the making. How has it changed in 25 years?
It's grown tremendously. We have Aboriginal players from all over Alberta. When I first started as a hockey mom, I remember about 60, 70 teams. Really happy to announce that we have close to 250 teams this year.
That's an incredible number of teams. How do you organize such a large event?
It's a lot of work. And I kid you not that we have some times when we have sleepless nights. We have calls all hours of the day, but I take them. I do it for the kids, so I know my heart is here to do that for them, and we make it happen.
It's as big as it is. It's flown under the radar.
Yes.
All these years in Edmonton. It's about time that it finally gets a spotlight, isn't it?
Yes, it's been great, and I acknowledge being here on the Treaty 6 territory, and acknowledging the City of Edmonton for allowing this to continue for 25 years, and also with our media sponsor, CTV, and ensuring that we're showcasing our Aboriginal athletes. It's about them, and I'm really thankful. How
important is this tournament to the players themselves?
This tournament is their Stanley Cup. This tournament is where they come, they make memories, they make friends, some of them are skating on the ice for the first time. Some of them come from communities that don't have arenas or facilities. So some of them come from some really elite clubs and organizations, and so we have a very big dynamic group of athletes coming here. And we cater to all of them.
The game of hockey itself, it's important to Indigenous kids.
Oh, it is. It's so important to them. It's a disciplined sport. It's a family sport. It's a sport where they can represent their communities and their families and their Aboriginal ancestry.
Culturally, how is the game different?
Culturally, we start off with being proud of who we are as First Nations people. Ceremony-wise is we give thanks to Mother Earth for allowing us to have these games here in Edmonton on the Treaty 6 territory. We have our elders who represent Treaty 6, 7, 8 and the Métis Council come in and bless our games, starting with smudging and offering prayer. We have some singers who will do honor songs, and then we have some dancers who will showcase their culture. So it's very important to us.
You mentioned community support. Mm-hmm. There is a lot of incredible community support behind all of these kids.
Yes, we have approximately 45 to 50 that actually just come in and bring their teams. However, we do have players from different communities, even though their name doesn't come to the actual roster with their community name. There is some representation from all over Alberta.
It's a unique story with Drift Pile.
Mm-hmm. I give a lot of thanks to the chief that who said something with regards to, they're growing. They're going to bring some teams here in the future, and all it takes is a sheet of ice. It's not a big, fancy facility, but it is a facility that it's going to get them started.
What kind of challenges do Indigenous kids face when it comes to getting involved in hockey?
A lot of it is financial, I believe. I don't know a lot of their stories. As a former president of my own association, we try and make things happen, and there's some organizations out there that are great with support in terms of, getting them some equipment. We have some great, in all of our nations, we have some great recreation departments that make sure that they access resources in terms of equipment and hockey sticks, and even try and offset some of their fees. So,
as big as this tournament has become, what lies ahead? How do you grow it even further?
I think definitely we'd have to look at splitting it up. With this tournament, we have the junior division, so we have 3-year-olds all the way up to 21-year-olds. So I think in the future, and it's been discussed at our table, is is splitting it up and maybe starting with some younger divisions with one week, and the following week with the older divisions.
As a hockey mom and a hockey grandma, what does it mean to see so much success with this event and the growth of the sport?
Our family has been privileged with hockey in our lives. We're a big hockey family, and we've had so many opportunities, and just being there to support my 2 boys and now my grandchildren. So opportunities are endless. I'm hoping my son gets his foot in the door to playing some college hockey now that he's done his junior career. And we have so many role models out there. So we have Devin Buffalo, who was nominated for the Hobie Baker Award. And being from my home community, he's a role model. We have some athletes in other First Nations who played Junior A, who played the WHL, and even just making the AAA squads and the local associations is a big step for them. So with that, there's endless opportunities. With the Team Alberta program, they have opportunity to be scouted from colleges from all over Western Canada and even the United States.
Well, we wish you well with the tournament this weekend. It's a great success, and thanks kindly for chatting with us.
Thank you so much.